Righto gamers, you're watching a mobacast presentation. My name is Triumphant Man and we have a very special event tonight. We are showcasing a replay match of a very new MOBA genre game. Now this game is being produced in China. It is known as... I'm just going to turn the sound down as the music is incredibly loud. It tends to turn itself back on every now and then. There we go, okay. Sound has been turned down. Oh yes, and we just need to set this to... Judge Vision. There we go. This is a replay cast anyway. As I was saying, this is Tianyu, better known to us Westerners as the Realm of the Titans. Like I said, it's being produced by a Chinese group under the name Tianyu, although I've probably butchered that name horribly. I apologize to anybody who can actually speak Mandarin. But anyway, this is being produced by Area Games, being brought to us by Area Games, and we do have a bit of a special presentation tonight. This is a bit of an impromptu matchup between the guys from OnRPG.com and my own colleagues from mobacast.com. My mobacast friends are playing on the Harbinger side, and they have picked the heroes Miss Burrell, Dead Rider, and... who's this one? Hazard. As I'm saying, this is very being brought to us by Area Games. This is very early in the alpha/beta stage. It's not in closed or open beta at the moment, so we have got a very early sneak peek at the game available. And like I said, only been playing this for a couple of days, so still learning everything. The heroes and items are still new to me at the moment.
It'll be the last thing you do.
But we have played a few matches, and on the on RPG side, we do have who is it? It's Colby Cheese playing. I believe it's pronounced Puapua. But it is this little hero here. He is really nasty in the late game. Once he gets farmed up, gets a few items, he's really nasty. But Realm of the Titans is kind of like a middle ground between Heroes of North and League of Legends. And I think if you've played League of Legends and you like League of Legends, you will enjoy this game. So I do recommend checking it out when it comes into closed/open beta. But see these guys here on the mobacast side, the Harbinger team, they are hiding in this little pot plant thing, which you can't quite see at the moment. But it is like the League of Legends shrubs where you can hide in them and be hidden while you can still see out and get ready to gank some. But it looks like the OnRPG guys are about to get level 1 gank. We've got Misferal, Testplay Misferal, and Six Shadow on Hazard. They're going in for a level 1 gank. Here we go. Note backing up a little bit, and there we go. Misferal getting stuck in now. The lava spout coming out from Hazard. Nicely landed. Stuns UA there. Being played by Dizzy PW. Dizzy PW taking a ton of damage. He's under the tower now. Oh, is he going to manage to take it through? He's taking a bit more damage. Down goes Misferal. So level 1 gank. Backfiring horribly. The Dead Rider has showed up to back them up, but too late. And down goes Hazard as well. So really... slightly embarrassing that they had a good plan, unfortunately lacking in execution. UA sneaking under that tower, turning and fighting, manning up, and just doing enough damage to cause a double tap in return against the Harbinger team. So, a bit of a rocky start there. Now, before we go into this, should probably talk about a few item skills and things. Now, this is a little bit different to the current MOBA games we've got. You have the standard 4 skills, which you can see down here. Which is, we'll click on Flame Wing at the moment, being played by, who's that, some platypus. Anyway, 4 skills down here. Now those are unique to each hero. You get your 4 skills, you level them up, that's the usual deal. But you also have this 5th skill here known as a Titan Power, or Titan skill. And you can pick between many Titan skills, and they level up every 10 minutes. And then every 3 minutes you're allowed to switch which Titan skill you're using, which allows for tactical and in-depth gameplay, which I really do appreciate. But at the moment, Flamewing has opted to go for a lifesteal power at level 1, while UA has got a heal, so she's opted to go for a very... she's opted to go for a very support role. While on the other hand, Hazard here has picked up a fireball, so he can launch another nuke at the enemy. And on the hand here, we have the Dead Rider has picked up a level 1 unstable shield, so he cloaks himself in a shield, and if they break it, it causes a stun against the enemy, as well as absorbing a fair bit of damage for him. That there, putting down the Soul Freezing Ward just to trying to cause a bit of damage and harassing the lane, much like Soul Reaper or the Necrolite's Aura from Holland/Dota. I should mention that this is being worked on in China by some pro Dota players from the Chinese teams, so we should probably see a few things, a few skills and scenarios we're familiar with from Dota, as well as probably seeing it being balanced fairly well, I think, and going to have some value in the competitive scene.
Don't be afraid. It won't hurt.
Dead Rider has picked up some kind of haste ability. I think it's from this thing here. I'm not dead sure. He said still learning a few things, but he comes out using that pot plant there to just juke his way into the... juke his way out of line of sight, conceal himself, conceal his attack, popping down the Soul Freezing Ward, just trying to cause the damage, but to no avail because UA has both this, what is it called? Heavenly Orchestra, which causes a heal for our own players and also saps the mana for any enemy heroes that walk into it, so it's really annoying if you're a hero with a high value spell like an early stun and a low mana pool. have the lava spout coming out from Hazard there, very nicely landed. And Yue in a bit of trouble here. Flamewing getting stuck in with that burning line of flame. That line of flames there, that's from Flamewing, the guy with the bow and arrow, not from Hazard, who also has a bit of a fire theme going. And while we're introducing this game, oh, there we go, another shot out coming out from Dead Rider. See the golden aura, that's being popped, that's his shield being popped out. Lava spout nicely landed from Hazard, taking out Flamewing along with a bit of help from the Dead Rider using Condemn, which kills people instantly if they're under a certain amount of health points. But while we're talking about some differences from HON, Dota and League of Legends, Realm of the Titans seems to have adopted a game pace closer to League of Legends than its Dota Origins. Although it still does port over some mechanics, such as creep deny. You'll see them coming up. If you've ever played Warcraft Dota and Warcraft 3, you'll notice a little exclamation mark popping up every now and then when someone denies a creep, which is snapping both experience and money, I believe, from the enemy team. However, it looks like Dead Rider, Impact playing Dead Rider, has opted to go for an early gank on Puapua. Now, Puapua has an invisibility spell, which is the infiltration. However, it's on cooldown, so he could be in a little bit of trouble here, but a little bit slow to react here, not realizing the danger he's in, getting hit by Breath of Hades, and now being silenced by Misrael. Misrael coming in here, doing a bit of damage, and then being finished off by Condemn from Impact, the Dead Rider there.
By the end
Misrael,
of the day,
very
they will
low
all
health.
be dead.
So, looks like the guys from mobacast stepping this up and doing us proud. Managed to recover from that awful level 1 gank, and also should mention Misrael has changed lanes. Might just check his Titan skill. He's also opted for unstable shield early on. Just seeing he's leveling up Tornado Blaze there. I believe that's the spinning silence effect. Lava Spout being thrown down by Hazard there. Again, Dead Rider rolling back to his original position. Now see this, how he's gliding around. This isn't a glitch. He's actually moving around on a mount. Now, the mount system is when you're out of combat, you can get on your mount and then, well, in this case, it's a bit of an inception, a mount within a mount, because he's already riding a Cerberus there. But you can glide around that mount for increased movement speed, so it allows you to get around the map just a little bit quicker. And I think this promotes faster ganking-oriented gameplay, which is going to be fairly interesting to see in action, as well as just generally helping the game pick up a bit of pace. And here we go, he's using that pop lane again to cover his advance, but not really going to work too well. Gets out of Breath of Hades, but not doing a whole lot, just sapping their health, as well as just throwing out the Soul Freeze Ward again, sapping their health a bit more. But Heavenly Orchestra trying to mitigate that damage, just healing them up and preventing him from getting too close, because otherwise he will lose mana if he goes inside that. Although a nice Lava Spout from Hazard popping the ultimate spell now. This is the 1,000 Flames. You can see it pulsing out, burning repeatedly, gets taken out by the tower, but definitely worth it. 2 for 1. Very nice. But we should just actually introduce some of the game mechanics. Now, this is one of 2 maps we have available at the moment. I can't remember the name of the other map. This map is called the Titan's Eye. Now, each map has its own unique things, such as unique creep, unique tower placements, such as the other map has 2 towers for every defensive fortification, whereas opposed to this one has 1 tower for the outer areas. Also looks like they're going to push that bottom tower down on there. However, it also has different victory conditions. Now, this one has the standard push to win against the throne. You can see the throne here for the Guardians, the big tree thing. Oh, gank happening in the bottom lane. Dead Rider in a little bit of trouble here. Puapua has come bottom. I think he got the stun off. Yes, the poison, hidden poison got him there. Lava Spout going down from Hazard, trying to cover his allies with retreat. Doesn't manage to land it, but they do back off in time to get away safely. Anyway, as I was saying, there is the standard destroy the throne. And you see the tree here for the Guardians, for the Harbingers. They have their little evil dead leaf tree thing. But you also, in the Titan's Eye, you also have a kill counter. Now, all gank happening in the bottom. Yue in a little bit of trouble, throws down a stun to cover her retreat. She's been slowed down. A nice Lava Spout from Hazard. Hazard has also picked up Shivering Shoes, which allow him to blink forward, also popping his ult off. The 1,000 Flames, you see that damage just pulsing out. Wave after wave. But back to the topic, where was I? That's right. Now, you see the kill count in the top right. The mobacast guys on the Harbingers are up to 6 kills out of 39, while the Guardian team, the OnRPG people, they are on 3 to 39. Once you hit that 39 kill limit, you can win the game even without destroying the throne. So it does provide a bit of more tactics to the game, as well as I think it's going to provide interesting, provided like there's lots of different scenarios like this, lots of different maps. It's going to keep, if like we do see this enter a competitive phase, and we do see lots of different like competitive win scenarios, it will really force teams to keep on their feet, and will allow for more strategies. Like you might decide, okay, we want to build a team that's going to go try and take the throne down, try and win the game by destroying the main building, or we could just go purely for kills, go crazy on ganks and just try and snipe people off left, right and center, build up that kill counter and get to the point where we like really farm just from ganking people, keep them suppressed, but also we're going to be able to get to that kill count and win the game that way. So I think this will provide some interesting in-depth gameplay if we do see lots of maps and lots of different scenarios. As I'm just watching Dead Rider pick up something from that. I'm not dead sure what this does at the moment. Like I said, I've only been playing this a couple of times, so I've only had a couple of sessions with this, so still not dead sure what everything does. Piper has used his invisibility now. He's following up on Hazard. Doesn't realise he's been scattered. Here we go. They're going to get stuck in them. Could be a bad mistake, though. Breath of Hades going up. Heavenly Orchestra trying to mitigate that damage now. Misrael getting stuck in as well. Nice Lava Spout catching UA out. UA in a lot of trouble. 1,000 flames now. Puapua could be in a lot of trouble too. Taking a ton of damage here. Now can Misrael follow up with the teleportation blades? What are they called? Here we go. Cleave getting stuck in. Takes him out with the tornado blades. Very nice. And they're also going to try and tank this tower though. Dead Rider almost done that tower. Little bit bold there. While Flame Wing just busy farming away, retreating back to base to heal up. Or not. No, he's going to go jungle. Not using his mount at the moment. And Dead Rider has still rolling around here. Has popped a health potion. Looked like he's going to go back to the bottom lane just to farm it a bit. The Legion... Oh, sorry, not the Legion. Using heroes in newer terms. I should mention that my roots in the MOBA community came from Dota. I started out my noob days in there, moved to Heroes in New Earth, and now, well, I'm checking out this game for mobacast, and hopefully we'll be also checking out lots of different MOBA games at mobacast.com because we do really enjoy MOBA games. Really do want to embrace the genre as a whole. It's an exciting time for MOBA players, like people who love the MOBA genre, because there are so many different games coming out. We've got Realm of the Times, we've got League of Legends, we've got Heroes of Earth, and we've got Dota 2, of course, coming out. And this is just, the tip of the iceberg. It's really only the beginning of the commercialization phase of the MOBA genre. Just watching Dead Rider throwing down that Soul Freezing Matter, just trying to stack on a bit of damage. You can see just gradually sapping away Flaming's health. But here we go. Misfell getting ready for a gank up in the top here. He's going to activating his shield there. That Golden Glow throws in his blades, trying to get stuck in there. Lava Surge, Lava Spout coming out, not connecting though, unfortunately. Looks like UA and Flopper are getting away. The tower now just forces back. Oh no! Hazard taking a bit of damage here. He's been hit by the tower, been hit by the hidden poison, and he's going to get away though. Here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about. Breath of Hades now going down on top of Flame Wing. This is what I was talking about with the Titan skills, how you can mix and match them every 3 minutes. And we go, that lifelink going out on Flame Wing, doing a bunch of damage to him, and now he's taking a bit of damage. Has Dead Rider got the DPS to finish him off? Another Breath of Hades on. He's using Piercing Barrage from Flame Wing. Got the Condemn on him. Finishes him off. Very nice. And gonna just sneak away from these creep. Just using that damage amplification, because see here, he switched from the shield to the Aura of Ruin, which lowers the enemy's magic resistance, and Dead Rider is a very magic caster based hero. So we saw him make the tactical decision that he's now, okay, I'll finish this with a defense phase, I'm going to try and kill people now. What do I want to do? I want to lower their magic resistance to make my spells do more damage. That's exactly what he's done. He's picked up that lowering the magic resistance, and he manages to just barely sneak out a kill there on Flamewing, who has opted to still go with the lifesteal. So it looks like he's going for a bit of a carry-based hero, or a carry-based gameplay that he wants to just outlast the enemy during a fight. Now watching UA just activating her mount again, just gliding around there in a sort of a Buddha meditation pose. Has also got something else. It's got a rune, I think, activated. Spinning up that little red speedy stuff behind it. Let me think, what other mechanics do we have to discuss? Oh, we also have 8 item slots, which allows for... I haven't actually personally found that I needed 8 item slots for anything at the moment, but it does allow you to carry more, I suppose, supportive, just utility items with you, such as health potions and things like that. Oh, that's right. Each map, as well as having specific win conditions, also has like specific scenario rules. Now you'll see.
Do you need my help?
Here we go. Mistral has this crystal energy. Now during the Titan's Eye, you'll periodically receive crystal energy, and use crystal energy to upgrade your items beyond the normal levels. So, for example, Hazard has bought Deep Frost. Now, if he spends crystal energy, he can upgrade that. I think. No, he can't upgrade that one. Okay, never mind. Wait until somebody else buys something else. UA has bought... Nothing is upgraded. We get... Oh, fanning up. 1,000 flames. Mistral blinking in with the Tornado Blades, getting it stuck in. Puapua taking so much damage. Dead Rider goes down. But they do finish off Puapua as well. So, works out from them in the end. Oh, very low HP for Hazard. They're tanking a bit more tower damage. Probably shouldn't have stopped there, but he's going to walk away out of that alive. And this map also very fast respawns. If you play the other 5v5 map, this respawns are way slower. So really, each map is its own individual scenario. It should be, a team I think we'll find, you know, if this does go to a competitive stage where we have different 5v5 maps with different scenarios on them, I think we will find, you know, some, like, it will be, you know, like in a first person shooter, some teams just favour some maps, you know. In this case, we might find some teams might favour a map where they can go for a kill counter instead of just pushing for a throne. So I think this will, you know, it will make the competitive scene quite interesting if it does take off. But Deadright, here we go. Deadright has picked up a black staff. Now, he can take, see, we see here, it does, where is it? Black Stuff does 300 magic damage if you activate it against an enemy. Now, if you upgrade that, it'll do 500 damage if you use the crystal, although at the moment I think Impact has left his crystal energy in his stash. Actually, speaking of stashes, you can actually access them from secret shops in the middle of the map. You can go in, buy stuff, and then access anything that you've got stored away in your stash. Here we go, UA being initiated on him. He gets hit by Deep Frost, taking a lot of damage, gets a start, but finished off by very nicely placed last up. Mistral in a bit of trouble here, activating the shield to tank that damage, and Hazard still popping that 1,000 flames, once again doing so much damage to poor old Puapa, and getting finished off by another attack as Mistral mans up and comes back in, saying, well, I've got my shield up, I'll get back in, see if I can get one last hit off on Puapa, but wasn't even necessary. Manages to take that, and now Dead Rider manning up on top of Flamewing. Flamewing in a lot of trouble here, gets finished off nice and easy by Dead Rider, though, taking that tower. But see, that's the magic DPS. It does so much. When you lower that magic resistance, the damage is exponential against them. It's really quite powerful. In the top lane, the OnRPG guys on the Guardian team, they do lose their first top tower. They do have one more top tower on the outer tower, and then they have 2 towers in the base, as well as a barracks. And each map, again, very different, very interesting. This map, Titan's Eye, it has 1 barracks, which does everything, the siege, the normal creeps, everything. Range creep, melee creep. Whereas the other map, it has a different thing. You know, you've got wizards and warriors, you've got your melee warriors and your ranged wizards, as well as your siege creep, and they have a separate barracks each. And you see the theme, like in this one, they've got that little sort of crystalline shape, and here we go, the barracks has got its own little crystalline orb disco ball thing. But speaking of action, Dead Rider, hiding in this little pot plant League of Legends shrub thing. I call them pot plants because that's what they remind me of, but he's just, looks like he's just healing up, deciding what he wants to do. Well, Hazard is just doing a bit of scouting for him, but little do they know, Puapa very close to him, although he's backed off now, gone back to the lane. Puapa is busy channeling, oh no, he has used his invis. But yeah, Puapa's invis, the longer you stay invisible for channeling it, and then once you start moving it breaks, but the longer it will stay. Oh, hidden poison on Dead Rider, unfortunately for him, getting caught out by that invisible Puapa. But yeah, the longer you channel it for, the longer it will then remain on you until you, once you start moving, the longer it will remain on you until you break it with an attack. Hazard now has picked up the Deep Frost. He's had that for a little bit now. Looking at Mistral, has picked up Phantom Shoes for the magic 10%. Oh, sorry, the 10% dodge from Magic Step. I'm just looking for. Here we go. Flamewing has opted to pick up a terrifying sickle. Now this is really nasty, especially as the longer the game goes on, the more health they get. It scales against, it does 3% damage against their health every time. Well, UA has opted to, she's got wards on her, protection, as well as shimmering shoes. That's the blinking shoes we've seen Hazard use it to great effect. If you don't, here they are hiding in one of these shrubs, again, these pop plants, just getting ready to gank them, although there are 3 people there that they can't see Puapa at the moment. He's channeled that invisibility once again. But will they decide to make a move? Here we go, Puapa running past them. Oh no, he must have seen them, and UA could have been in a bit of trouble. She walks straight into them, gets silenced by the Tornado Blades, and now using her ultimate, but it doesn't work because she gets hit by a lava spout, and she's getting a ton of damage thrown against her. While the piercing barrage coming out from Flamewing, but unfortunately Hazard gets his ult of 1,000 blades, taking down both UA and Puapa there. And now Flamewing a lot of trouble. Oh, another Blade of Vengeance from Mistral, dropping him like a hot rock. Sorry, actually no, that was Tornado Blades. Blades of Vengeance is where he spins around, I think. No, that's the slow, my bad. Cleave, where is it? Eye for an eye. I'm not even sure which one it is then. One of his spells is silencing people, and I'm not dead sure which one. It's like I said, not even playing this from shoots, but here we go. Deep Frost on top of Puapa. Gets that Breath of Hades off as well, but he's taking a lot of damage to that tower. Needs to be careful about this. Gets a life link off on them and does a ton of damage with that black staff, and then finishes him off with a Condemn. Very nice. Mistral manning up, getting on top. That spell, that was it. That's the spinning around one that silences him, and I think it must have been Tornado Blades. I'm just looking. No, I'm not even sure. I'm still not sure. It's one of those doing a ton of damage though. It's not the Titan skill because he's still got the unstable shield on. Which Hazard has also opted to go with unstable shield as well. Flamewing just rolling out now. Still has life still. Hasn't leveled it up yet. Piper in a little bit of trouble here. Gets him on Wrath of Hades. And now Flamewing getting a ton of damage thrown against him and finished off by another condemn. Dead Rider getting a mega kill. They're going absolutely crazy. It's now 20 to 6, and they are edging over the halfway mark towards that win. Oh, very brave from Misrel. Taking a lot of damage, finish him off. Very nice. I think that was Test. Yes, Test. Misrel did finish him off. Manning up, very brave. Got stuck in there. Someone used a health pod on it as well, and they're going to take down this tower by the looks of it. Down to half health. They've got the creep tanking more. They've got Siege in it, throwing stuff at it. While Flaming trying to chase them off with a long-range piercing barrage. That is his ultimate spell, and you have to manually cancel it. But Misrel is backing up just in time. And now Dead Rider manning up maybe a little bit too much. He's stayed in a little bit too far. He's getting hit by the stun. He does get taken out by Piper, getting that 7th kill for the Guardian team. And now Hazard, I think he's gone in too deep. Gets a lava spout off, but he's taking too much damage. Misrel cleaning up Piper. Managing to save face a little bit, making something come out from it. But unfortunately, they're being chased off here by both Flamewing and Yue. She gets a stun off with Sonic Stun, and I think he just tried to use shields. Didn't work though. Dead Rider, I think it's Dead Rider. Is it? It is Dead Rider porting in now. Shows up, just chasing off Flamewing here, using Deep Frost, using the Soul Freezing Ward, using the Black Stuff, doing a ton of damage, down to 25%, life linking as well. Will he manage to finish one of them off? Here's a question though. He's going to walk through that Heavenly Orchestra, take a bit of mana, take a bit of damage, although he's not going to be able to run them down. He's too fast there. Going to retreat back into the safety of their base. Just looking at Hazard at the moment, what has he picked up? Incantation Rosary, more health, mana regen, standard stuff. Still has his crystal energy. Hasn't upgraded anything yet by the looks of it. What about... this is what allows... this is what's allowing Dead Rider to port around the map. He's got the Demonic Shard, which allows him to teleport to friendly units. He also has Deep Frost and Black Stuff. Oh, he has upgraded Black Stuff to level 2. There we go. So that now does a good whopping great. No? That still only does 300 damage. I thought that got upgraded. Maybe gets upgraded a little bit later. I'll have a look. I could have sworn it was doing 500 damage when we saw this live. I did actually cast this live earlier, but we decided to get a replay cast working as well, just so we could show off the replay function. Which, of course, being able to have replays is really nice when it comes to the ability of making frag videos. And then we see just collecting that crystal. I'm not even sure what that does, but you go there, you pick something up, you pick it up like that. The crystal respawns in those little holders. They're all around them. There's one down the bottom. See, small there. I'm not dead sure what they do. I think they're referred to as runes, although I haven't really seen what their effect is. Yue now just coasting around on the mount while Piper rolling out. He has gone for a Frenzy as his Titan skill, which increases attack speed, movement speed, and increases the damage he receives in return. But I guess he's not too worried about it. He does turn into a really nasty melee DPS. Once he uses his ultimate, the Shaman's King Curse, it turns him into a great big hulking predator melee hero. He's really quite scary. He does a phenomenal amount of damage. In the meantime, Dead Rider, I think that's a double damage effect, if it's anything like the... Looks like the stuff double damage from Dotus. I'm going to assume it's a double damage effect for the moment. Just going to push away at this tower. Yue is here to defend. Flaming is here to defend. Piper out of position. Needs to get back here to help out his team out because they're going to push their barracks, their bottom barracks, if they're not careful. Although Piper decides, he wants to base race, but he's a tower behind and, by himself, so he's not going to be able to push nearly as fast as the Harbinger team here. They need to be really careful here. And does he have... No, he doesn't have a teleportation scroll. I should mention that, unlike League of Legends, you cannot port straight back to the base just with skill, although manning up there. Nice coordination. They're getting stuck in, getting the silence off, getting the lava spout off, and then just doing it. A lifelink ton. Oh, embarrassing for Hazard dying to the tower. He had a lot of HP to need to go down there. But they are going to try and tank this last tower here. As Dead Rider ports to the top, trying to chase off Piper, but maybe make a mistake, takes so much damage, gets stunned and destroyed. So like I said, Piper does a lot of damage. You can see that red glow, that's Frenzy being activated. You do not want to mess with this guy, just so much damage on the auto attack. And now Misrel getting stuck in, porting in with the, what is it, Tornado Blade, and then also using Blade of Vengeance on him. And I do think the spinning attack that he does every now and then, I do think that is clever. I'm just going to keep an eye on him. Is he going to manage to pull it off at the moment? Papa seems to be skipping ahead of him. He's got a little bit more. Goes back in. Yes, it is the cleave. That's what's doing that spinning attack there. But unfortunately, not doing quite enough damage. Papa now skipping away. Just too quick. Oh no, getting hit again by Hazard. Is he going to get away here? Yue is here to back him up. Gets up the hell of him in the orchestra. Stuns Misfrel, and he is going to sneak away here. Moving just too quickly now. Misfrel changing targets, activates his shield. Going to go and get stuck in on Yue, but she is pretty close to her base. Manages to get that stun off, and I see piercing barrage coming out from Flamewing, just trying to chase him off there. Not really doing a whole lot of damage though, just more for the scare factor, I guess. And Dead Rider has respawned in the middle. Oh, come back to the middle after respawning. He has teleported out. So I'm just looking at his items there. Black stuff. It's only doing 300 magic damage. I could have sworn it was doing more before. See, picking up that plate of stuff. Plate of rocks, runes. I'm not dead sure what it does. I'm sure it's good. You know, if there's something spawned in the map, go and fetch it. Make sure the enemy can't have it anyway. Ah, here we go. Right, they're going for the Spitewing. Now, Spitewing is the Baron, if you play League of Legends, or the Roshan or Kongor for Heroes of Newer / Dota. And basically, not only does he give a gold and experience bounty, when you kill him, he actually joins your creep wave. Now, if you play Dota, this will probably remind you of the super creep mode, which was a bit of an offbeat fun mode, but they've decided to make it core, and both maps have these boss creatures. In fact, the other map has two, one per team. So it really becomes an asset on the map, and you can decide, okay, well, let's try and jack the enemy super creep and get him to rush their base. Because when you get him, once you kill him, see, Harbinger have killed Spitewing, so he's going to come back and join. Not only does it reduce the building defense on the enemy team once the once Spitewing spawns, but it also, like, he spawns on the Harbinger team now for one wave, and he will help them push a lane. So it looks like they are just going to do the smart thing, back up and just get ready for Spitewing to show up and then push with it. And unfortunately for the Guardian team, the OnRPG boys, they didn't ward up, unfortunately, so they allowed them to get a free boss kill, basically. See, they're just healing up here. Just looking at Kit, Deep Frost, Black Stuff, still doing 300 damage, so I think it's still level 1, although it's just level 2. And Misfrel has picked up the Blazing Flame Orb thingo, which basically does AoE damage, a random constant steady burn damage. And he is also going with the Unstable Shield still. And we see Papa has still got Frenzy on. He's got the Bloody Hand on. Oh, okay. Flamewing has opted to build a Bloody Hand. Now, unfortunately for him, this is a lifesteal effect, and he's also got the lifesteal Titan effect on. He hasn't read it too closely, but he hasn't realized that the Titan skill won't stack with any other type of lifesteal. So he's basically wasting his Titan skill completely there, and would be better off if he changed it for something else. He's also got a level up. But yeah, there's lots of Titan skills you can pick from. You've got slow orbs, you've got lightning orbs, chain lightning, or AoE effects, you've got heals, you've got defense. You've even got this one called Logistics Master, which I enjoy a lot because it allows you to play, you get it early, it allows you to play very gank oriented, very aggressive, much like a roamer. You just roam from lane to lane trying to kill people you don't lane, because basically you stop by a side shot while there's no enemies around, and you heal like as if the fountain was buffing you. So it allows you to just run from lane to lane trying to set up gank after gank after gank. But here we go, Spitewing ready to push this lane, and not a bad lane to push either. The tower is only one tower left up inside the base. And the Guardian's in a bit of trouble here. We've got Papa and Yue here to defend, but Flamewing all out of position, unfortunately. No teleport either. He's maxed out on items. All 8 item slots being used up at the moment. And Spitewing is getting ready to push their base. Throwing down that lava surge, lava spout, just trying to do some damage here. And Flamewing has realized he is in a terrible position, a terrible position right now. And he needs to get back ASAP. He can go Spitewing now, just smacking away that tower. Papa using his ult, but cancelling, unfortunately not realizing how it works. Yue using his shield and trying to protect himself, but gets drilled by the creep anyway. And now Papa in a bit of trouble here, taking a lot of damage. Is he getting it finished off? Gets hit by another condemn and stun, and Flame Hazard is getting stuck in there. Now Flamewing finally arrived into the battle, just way too late. Shields up from this round. Now he's turned around, getting hit by that cleave, getting smacked on by the lava spout, and now getting beaten up quite badly, getting hit by another cleave, and just drilled 3v1, gangbang, bang, 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 nothing he could do there. And Yue now trying to defend this barracks here, but not a whole lot she can do. Not with Spitewing just drilling away through its health, along with all 3 heroes here. Papa has respawned, but it's really not going to do a whole lot of good. The barracks goes down, gets hit by a lava spout, and now Hazard manning up, trying to use his ultimate there, but getting silenced, getting drilled, getting stunned. You do not want to get hit by chain stones in this game, it really hurts. And now Misfell manning up, getting stuck in there, activating his shield, realizing he's got to get the hell out of there, can't stand up to that much firepower, as well as Dead Rider also getting taken out in that short engagement. Spitewing jumping up and stunning Papa, and now Misfell deciding to take advantage of this, trying to get stuck in it, but he's going to get stunned by Hidden Poison, and he does. Gets hit by Hidden Poison, gets chain stunned by the Sonic Blast from UA and taken down, so really overextended. Got a little bit too greedy here. But Spitewing has finally been killed and driven off. He will respawn later in the boss stand on Titan's Eye. But definitely a very successful push, although they all ended up dying in the end. A successful push from the Harbinger team, managed to wipe out that all-important barracks. Well, I'm just watching UA here. So she switched to Divine Blessing from the heal, which makes her invincible for 1.5 seconds. So you can just try and use it, just try and save yourself. Flamewing's still got that lifesteal orb brother. He's also picked up a Razor Shield, which reflects magic damage. So I guess he got sick of getting blasted by Dead Rider and decided, okay, I'm going to get something to try and screw with you. He's also upgraded his finished off his Bloody Sword, which he was building. We did see the
Let me play you with
the upgrade items being picked up, I believe, those little red stones, which add about 450 health or something to your pool. But Dead Rider, let's have a look what he's got. He has picked up a Downbook Sapling, as well as Conjuring Boots, which will decrease his cooldown. Always useful. Looks like Piper has gone invisible there.
It'll be the last thing
getting
you
ready
do.
to fight them. Flaming and UA getting out in the front here. Gonna try and start the fight off. Piercing Barrage. Not really good positioning from Flaming, and now UA getting smacked on by Misfell. Misfell, though, getting beat up by the little Clarpark. Seeing a ton of damage thrown against him. But here comes 1,000 Flames, doing so much damage. Clarpark gets dropped. Flamewing's already down. UA taking a lot of damage, but managing to sneak away there. And no. Oh, wow, okay. Actually, Misfell got cleaned up in that fight. I think he might have got cleaned up by an errant creeper or aura attack there. Flamewing has just respawned, ready to rock and roll. UA is up still, and Firefly's up. They're going to try and take this tower. I don't know if they've got the firepower without Misrael, because at the moment, Firefly does so much damage. Gets hit by that Deep Frost, now getting beaten on, getting hit by the Lava Spout, taking so much damage. Tanking it very nicely, got so hard to kill. And down goes Hazard. Oh my god, and Dead Rider got cleaned up as well in that melee. See, this is what I mean. Piper does so much damage. As soon as he gets a few items, a little bit of late game. And he's kind of hard to stop farming too, because like League of Legends, in Realm of the Titans, you don't lose money when killed. So, I think I mentioned this before, I feel it is a bit of a middle ground between its Dota roots and the League of Legends, you know, sort of new school MOBA. Misfell also having picked up a Swift Death here. This is basically the Bariza, if you play Dota, of Realm of the Titans. It basically acts as a 25% chance to crit. And now just hiding in those pot plants, roaming around looking for a kill. But I did mention during the other fight that Piper tried to ult. Now, the Shaman's King Curse, you need to channel it for a second or two to allow Piper to transform. Although, Misfell now trying to take out Piper. I think this is a really bad mistake, because he's just getting stunned and taking so much damage, now blinking away there. Gonna sneak away, managed to use Blade's Vengeance. Wow! Piper so fast, but getting drilled by that damage from the Dead Rider, but still delivering so much damage in return, and then getting cleaned up by a cleave from Misfell. Just, you know, okay, I can get back in there, get stuck in. UA now trying to cast a spell, that not quite managing as the shield comes up, and now in a little bit of trouble as Hazard gets stuck back in. Misfell porting him with that blade throw there. Gets the stun off, though it's not enough to slow them down that much. And she gets hit by another Deep Frost, but manages to use Shimmering Boots to get the hell out of there. Nice back and forth there. Have a look at the Dead Rider. Did a lot of damage. Here we go, the Black Staff has been upgraded, so it is now level 3. He has used his crystal once again to upgrade it, so it does 500 damage now, and there is a push happening in the bottom, the top lane rather. The last tower goes down there, so now they've got nothing to defend the barracks, but the heroes themselves, another blink in and a cleave there. Wildfire getting stuck in, he's hitting the frenzy, he is doing so much damage, gets stunned though, gets life link, but the ultimate is coming out from UA, that's Melody of Sorrow doing so much damage. There's percent-based damage over and over and over per wave, and they're being forced to back off there. Misfell losing so much health. look at Puapa just drill through the Mithril coming in though, dropping Puapa, very nice, but already losing the Dead Rider, and also Mithril going down as well, and Hazard. So there we go, a triple kill, and all heroes down on the Harbinger team, so not a good turnout for them, and they've managed to, Guardians have managed to bring their kill total back up to 20, so of course we must remember there is a kill limit on this map. First team to reach 39 kills wins the match. Whereas the guys from Mobacast on the Harbinger team, they're on 31 kills, so they are only 8 kills away from winning this match. As well as also taking out the bottom barracks, which is always very helpful, having upgraded those little orange elemental gem creep things. Just looking at Flame Wings items once again, he has picked up the General Swords, which I believe is an upgraded version of... believe, yes, Hazard has one, and United Power Gen gives more money per tick. He's also finished off his Bloody Snow. He's had that for a little while. Terrifying Sickle, Raging Shoot, still hasn't used his Crystal Energy though. I don't think not sure if he knows how to use it. UA now, just move, good plan, very good plan D. Ward's always important, make sure they don't get the free Spite Wing. Next time they go for Spite Wing, they will need to bring anti-invis or anti-ward detection so they can just get rid of that. Otherwise, they will be spotted up and jumped on. Won't go too well for them, probably. What's the UA got? She's got a Courageous Banner, buffs for allies, Ice Armor. Basically, this is like Shiva's Guard in Dota, where it unleashes a burst of magic energy, which also slows the enemy around you. Very nice, very useful. Doesn't have the slow attack at all, though. Opted for Mana Regen instead. She's also picked up Deep Frost, so she's going for full ice theme here. But Deep Frost is, when you see someone getting case and ice and slow down, that's Deep Frost at work. Ooh. There's another Eye of Detection from Dizzy PW, so he's doing a lot of warding for his team. And here we go, he has spotted them up, hanging around Spite Wing. So this is why you ward, kids. Always very useful. And you see, look, they already realised what's going on. Blah, channeling his invis, getting ready to do some ninja sneak attacks. UA coming in to help, lagging a little behind, needs to hit his mount just to get there a little bit quicker. And here we go. Moby guys going in for this Spite Wing attempt, but unfortunately they are in a lot of trouble here as UA gets stuck in there, and now UA channeling him. Melody of Sorrow, 1,000 flames coming out from Hazard, but he gets dropped far too quickly, and UA using that immunity to shield herself, but unfortunately gets taken out. But down goes Mistral, and now Flame Wing finally getting some revenge on impact, playing the Dead Rider, doing a ton of damage, and down he goes, nothing he can do.
Kill.
Some Platypus getting an ultra kill there. He's also got some nice heavy armor there. I think he possibly managed to pop, what was it, the Razor Shield successfully against him, but there is creep in the base, beating on the tower, on the throne. Fortunately, UA has short respawn time, is allowed to get back in time to stop this push from destroying the tower. Now Flame Wing just getting stuck in to help her out as well. She's taking a bit of damage there. But it looks like they're going for another attempt, and there's not much they can do to stop them because A, they've got to defend the throne, which is coming on fire, and also they've got this top barracks which is about to come under attack. Here we go. It's getting smacked on, so while that's happening, the Guardians are busy defending. The Harbingers have got free reign to finish off this Spite Wing. You see Spite Wing just jumping and doing a bit of a slam there. Stunning Mistral. There we go. Nope, still going. Spite Wing just doing another jump, annoying people. Mistral has also... Miss Rafael, sorry. I keep pronouncing that wrong. Like I said, new to this game, still new to everything. Miss Rafael has opted to switch, make the tactical decision that he wants to try and outlast, I believe, Papa in a setup fight, and has picked up the Lifesteal Power. So he is getting ready to do some damage there with that. Although, honestly, I don't think it's enough. But yeah, see the Nimbus Cloud? This is the mount. Just flying around in it, just coasting around, get a little bit of speed increase. Flame Wing, just pushing back these creep. But I think they're going to do the same thing as last time, just going to chill out, just collect some rune things around the map, just wait for Spite Wing to show up and then push with him. Because they have got the advantage now. The towers are going to, or the couple of remaining central towers are going to be a little bit weaker, as well as the barracks being a little bit weaker, but the main thing is just having Spite Wing to push for them while they try and battle the enemy team. As well as occasionally just throwing out a nice stun that stops them. Dead Rider Impact just see, here we go. There's crystals in the dish. Come up to the dish and collect the crystals. And I'm not even sure what they do, but he's picking them up anyway. Make sure, might as well, hey, you haven't, but he did walk past that wall, which has just disappeared. So Ploppa knows he's there. He knows where he's going.
It'll be the last thing you do.
And as he says just then, it'll be the last thing you do. And he would have seen him there walking past the creep. He is invisible at the moment, so Dead Rider doesn't even know that he's got trouble coming his way. There we go. He's been hit by a hidden poison. He's in a world of hurt in a minute. Being smacked away. There we go. Bang, 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 bang. Not a whole lot he can do. Yue also blinking in, throwing out her own magic, but he does manage to sneak away just barely there. Using his shield, trying to take him to damage, but wow, look at Ploppa go so fast. Crazy fast. That would be his frenzy at work, as well as... Silver Moon, yes. An extra 10% movement speed, so he's looking at an extra total 32% movement speed. So yes, very hard to run away from when the little bugger moves that fast, eh? And this might be a problem, because now they're a player down, and Spikewing's already pushing, so they can't push without Dead Rider, but this is giving the Harbingers a lot of trouble, because the Guardians now have a clean window to go through and just kill Spikewing and prevent that really successful push. I mean, that could have been game in the bag. Unfortunately, Impact, playing Dead Rider, just got caught out completely, just overextended way too much, should have been with his team, and just got caught out by an invisible little Ploppa and just got smashed for it. You see them all stacking up, though, in that shrub, thinking, well, maybe if somebody walks past, we can gank them, but unfortunately, nobody is. And then we have the Inception mount within a mount business. And now Misrafel moving down past the secret shop. In fact, whoa, what's Dead Rider doing? They must have ported in using his demonic shard. Unfortunately, this could be a really bad decision. Taking a ton of damage from Melody of Sorrow, as well as Piercing Barrage. Getting hit by stun also. And now Misrafel landing. Misrafel manning up, and unfortunately 3 people there can't take them by himself. They need Hazard. Hazard's throwing down a lava spout, unfortunately not hitting them. Ploppa taking a little bit of damage, but he's okay at the moment. He can do a fair bit of damage if he gets stuck in there. If he can ult success, which he has. Oh, he cancelled it again. Unfortunately, you need to let that finish channeling so you can transform properly. If you do anything while he's channeling, it will cancel it just dead in its tracks. Hazard just pushing away, and I should mention the kill counter is 24 kills for the Guardian team, while the Harbingers are on 33, so they are 6 kills away from winning. So if they can, I mean, Ploppa definitely is the big late game hard hitter at the moment. He's destroying people just by smacking them in the face with a little blowgun, but if they can just, if the Harbingers can just focus on sniping a couple of weak heroes, like they've been able to drop Flamewind pretty easily. Yue is pretty squishy as a caster.
This song will be a real...
Only got 1700 health, so if they could get in there, take her out a few times, and just inch their way towards the kill count of victory condition. Looks like they're backing up here, just I guess they're stocking up. Incantation Rosary, what does this do? Oh, okay, this refreshes the cooldown of all skills, so that is really nice. You could pop off 1000 flames twice in a row. That really, really would hurt. It's looking... Causes 200 damage each time it spreads, and it spreads 6 times. So, wow, good 1200 damage. You do that twice, that is really going to hurt. Especially if you just switch over his shield to, what is it? Aura of Ruin. That would be the tactically smart choice. If you just, you know, maximize your pure damage potential, like Dead Rider, Impact loves doing this, whereas he loves going with the magic burst route, and that's why he picks up Aura of Ruin, and it's really effective, as we've seen. But unfortunately, Hazard not deciding to go that way. It's just opted to stick with his unstable shield. Just looking at Yue now. If you stand still and let me, can't drag select in this, so I need to click on them manually. Anyway, push is happening right now, and Ploppa, they're invisible. As Dead Rider now porting in there, Ploppa invisible. They do need to pick up some anti-invis detection, so they can catch him out. Oh, they have! Hello, somebody's got one, and doing a ton of damage. Ploppa doing a ton of damage. Unfortunately, getting jumped on by 3 people, nothing can do. Getting smacked by Condemned and taken out. And who's got the invis detection? Nope, not Dead Rider. That's it. There it is, Mask of Truth. Yue getting jumped on there, but they're managing to back off successfully, the Guardians. Yeah, Mask of Truth disappears after you die. Just trying to chase them off now with a Piercing Barrage from the Flaming. Not doing a whole lot, really. Just being more annoying than anything. Nice stun from Yue. So they're going to man up here and going to try and take out this barracks. Here comes Ploppa, getting stuck in here. Wow, Hazard getting absolutely destroyed. Now Misprofel trying to go toe-to-toe with Flyby. This is doing too much damage. He is crazy late game and getting destroyed there. And Dead Rider's the only one left. Is he going to try and keep pushing? Throws out that lightning bolt at Flyby from his Black Staff. Unfortunately doing nowhere near as much damage as he wanted to. And now getting rained on by Flyby and everybody else just getting destroyed. But I do see some red dots in the base. Oh, this is embarrassing. They are losing the game to Creep at the moment. Look, there it goes. There goes the throne. And unfortunately for the OnRPG guys, getting shown up there by Creep. But anyway, this was a special mobacast presentation, a sneak peek into the realm of the Titans, a new MOBA game for the MOBA genre coming out, I think, close beta maybe later this year, maybe early next year. But definitely keep your eyes out for it. And definitely, if you like League of Legends, I do believe you will like Realm of the Titans, or at least enjoy it slightly, because it is a relatively similar gameplay, although it does hark back to a few things from its Dota roots. But regardless, my name is TriumphantMan. I've been casting for Mobacast, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Stick around at mobacast.com for more Realm of the Titans action, and indeed, in Mobacast, or MOBA games in general, we will be casting Dota 2 when it comes out. We'll have some League of Legends action later. Anyway, my name's TriumphantMan, and good night, gamers.